Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to Lily White Lane. Manchester United 3, Tottenham 0. Gutted, heartbroken, frustrated, fuming. It's beyond a joke. It honestly is. It's beyond a joke. And I hate to say this for Nuno. I really do, because I really wanted to back this manager. But it's time to go, mate. It's time to go, Nuno. The job's too big for you. It's time to go. But as much as I want Nuno to go, there are some people who I want to go a lot more than him. And they're called Enoch. They're called Daniel Levy and Joe Lewis. Today's performance, it was an absolute joke. Once again, another 3-0 loss. That's our fourth 3-0 loss of the season. 1 to Chelsea, 1 to Palace, a 3-1 against Arsenal, 1 today against United. And it's not like we were playing against a top tier United side either. We're playing against a United side that is crumbling under pressure, that is massively underperforming and just got battered 5-0 by their main rivals. And we've just been absolutely dismantled by them. And it's not even that they were brilliant, it's we were absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. The players on the pitch, I'll start off with them. Nowhere near enough effort. Nowhere near enough effort. An absolute joke. What are we doing? What is this style of play? We play far too narrow football. Far too central. Far too direct football. You see Royale and Davies. Why did Davies even get chosen in the first place? They're not out wide at all. They're tucked inside. And that's why we conceded 3 goals today. Because they're tucked inside. They're not out wide. They're not exploiting spaces. We can't whip in across because they have to, they really have to make an effort to get out wide because they're being told not to. These are a group of attacking players who can't adjust under 2 defensive coaches that we've had. And I'll get to the coaching in a minute, but as far as the players today, pathetic performances because they're all going to put their heads down and be like, oh, it's the manager in their heads. It's you. You're a massive part to play in this as well. And Harry Kane, just go. You want to go? Please, God, just sell him in January, Levy. I really don't care whether you want him and your best mate Joe Lewis does. Just get him out. Get him out. He doesn't want to be here. Let him go. Because all he's going to do is drag this club down. You've got other players who have no effort whatsoever. Why is Davies starting? Why is Davies starting? You look at our midfield. Højbjerg and Skip, non-existent on that second and third goal. We concede that first goal, our heads just drop. Our heads drop, we give in as soon as we concede. It's the same situation as our other 3-0 losses. It's the same situation as the Palace loss. It's the same situation as the Arsenal loss. And it's the same situation as the Chelsea loss. We can't adjust once we've conceded a goal because we play far too defensive football. We rely on the other team being pathetic on the offence. It's beyond a joke at this point. It's beyond a joke. The job's too big for him. I think it's time to go. It really is time to go, mate. And it's frustrating because I really did want him to succeed, Nuno. I really did rate him as a manager at Wolves. But he's crumbling under pressure. He's not doing a good enough job and his tactics are beyond a joke. His substitutions and team selection today. Why do we keep changing the system? We're not letting them, as bad as the players can be, we're not letting them adjust to it, right? Right, okay, get 2 wins against Newcastle and Villa by playing a different system. Then we change it for 2 games. We change it for a game. And then we lose 1-0 to West Ham and lose today. It is the definition of insanity. The same formation, the same style of play as West Ham last week, expecting a different outcome. Doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. And because we were playing a better team today, we got destroyed. And it was a wake-up call to the fact this team's not good enough, this manager is not good enough, and these owners are not good enough. That's the first time, the loudest I've ever heard the Spurs fans say we want Levy out. I thought they were singing we want Nuno out at first. And then I realised it's leaving. That's the one thing that's cheered me up about this, is that a lot of our fan base have woken up. Have woken up to these owners not being good enough. Have woken up to these owners not investing in the team. The players today were not good enough. Were not good enough by any stretch of the imagination. The manager's tactics, the manager's choice of players, the manager's style of play was not good enough. It all comes down to Enoch. It all comes down to Enoch. The fact we've got Nuno is down to Enoch. He was our 6th choice manager. The fact we've got these players and can't settle with new players, and the fact Kane's here and being stroppy is because of Enoch. Needs to get these owners out of this club. This club's rotten to the core at the minute. It's breaking my heart. It really is, and it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating to see what we were years ago. It's like a job supporting Spurs. You just, every single week you'll get your hopes up and we'll start playing well, and then we'll throw it all out the window. It's like I can't expect anything. I can't expect anything. I'll be honest today, I wasn't really looking forward to the game. I tried to get up for it, but I thought, okay, what's going to change from last week? It's Nuno, he's playing the same sort of players, the same sort of style. He's not all of a sudden going to become Marcelo Bielsa, is he? And it's the same situation. The job's too big for him. He has to go. We have to get these owners out. And we have to bring in new owners. This club needs sorting out. When does it get sorted out? Not anytime soon. Do I see Nuno getting sacked? No. I don't see it. I want him to get sacked now. I think the job's too big for him. But will he be sacked? No. I really don't think Nuno will be sacked. I honestly believe that he's going to stay in that job because Enoch will not sack him. I'd rather have Ryan Mason at the minute because at least he plays some entertaining football and entertain the fans. You imagine if you're taking your son or your daughter to see their first ever Spurs game today and you get battered 3-0 and show absolutely no effort or fight. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But look, that just about wraps it up. Thank you for watching this video today. And as always, I'm not even going to do the comedy Spurs. Enoch out, Nuno out.